to stop popping up. Like,
do you know me?
No, I don't know you, and I don't want to know you.
I don't get out my face,
I
ho.
don't know you.
She doing too much, dude.
You don't want to know you.
Me no care, bitch.
So everybody, this is Jasmine.
That's Rashida's job?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Josh.
Hey, Jasmine, how you doing?
Me and Tierra cool, I ain't gonna lie. I invited her, but I ain't know Tierra was gonna bring Jasmine. Why Jasmine gotta use my party to pop up? Damn, I'm feeling like this is deja vu.
You don't know me?
Do I? Bro, I'm out of here.
I already knew you was gonna do that.
Yo, who else coming in here next? Is KD finna walk in this mother, man?
Everybody sees standoffish.
Nobody wants to talk about it.
I'm feeling the vibe. I'm feeling the vibe.
I'm not gonna play that, so I'm not gonna stand here and act like it's okay. I don't think it's okay.
I came here to talk to Rashida woman to woman so that my son's father can finally step up and be a part of his life. But she's nowhere to be found. And as usual, her friends want to attack me.
I don't think either one of us knew that Kirk was gonna be here.
Kirk and Jack are friends, so obviously you know Kirk is gonna be here. And what if Rashida is here?
Obviously we didn't, though.
You just need to stop popping up. Like,
do you know me?
no, I don't know you, and I don't want to know you.
I don't get out my face, ho.
Know you.
She doing too much, dude.
You don't want to know you.
Me no care, bitch.
Oh, you that car, bitch.
Hey, time out, listen. I done came about this salon up in the car counter with these white folks, and y'all ain't about to do this. They out here ready for this. I ain't want none of y'all to go to jail tonight, all right?
I don't have nothing to say to Jasmine. I've been sending my child support checks, so I don't know why she felt the need to pop up here, and I'm not sticking around to find out. I just got back in the house. I'm not trying to do anything to mess that up.
Tia, bringing Jasmine into the fold right now, everybody feels some type of way.
But why would you have a problem with me, but you don't have a problem with him?
I'm just ready to go.
Kirk was like Houdini. He ain't just fucking raw. He up here ducking raw too. Got the fuck about it. Ain't nobody see him. But I don't blame Kirk though. He felt the heat. I felt the heat. Nobody wanted none of that spice that was going on.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to mess up your grand opening. I apologize. Thank you for the invite.
I just wanted to be cool, I promise you.
All right. Bye, y'all. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Yeah, girl.
Bye, bitch.
Nobody gives a little skin.
It was a moment that shocked everyone, leaving fans speechless. The scene was set for yet another dramatic episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but no one could have predicted the explosive argument that would take place between Spice, the fiery Jamaican dancehall artist, and Jasmine Washington, a woman who had ties to rapper Scrappy and a complicated history in the Atlanta scene. The air was thick with tension. Spice, known for her unapologetic attitude and larger-than-life personality, had been dealing with several personal issues, including her career struggles and drama with her castmates. But no one could have foreseen the emotional storm that was about to unfold in this moment. Jasmine, already a point of contention for some of the women in the group, was sitting with Spice when things took a sharp turn. Jasmine's past connections with Scrappy and the way she presented herself within the group had earned her both admiration and dislike from others. However, for Spice, there was an underlying sense of frustration that had been building up for weeks. What started as a small disagreement soon spiraled into something much bigger. The trouble began when Jasmine made a comment that seemed to hit a nerve with Spice. The tension in the room grew instantly, and the other women sat in uneasy silence, sensing that things were about to escalate. Spice, never one to hold her tongue, immediately fired back with a sharp and biting response. Her words were sharp and loaded with emotion, leaving little room for compromise. Jasmine, equally as strong-willed, did not back down. She countered Spice's words, and just like that, the back and forth between the two women began to escalate quickly. The emotions were running high, and it was clear that both women had reached a breaking point. This wasn't just a disagreement about words anymore. It was about pride, past grievances, and deep-rooted frustrations that had been simmering beneath the surface for far too long. Then, in an instant, it happened. Spice, who had been visibly irritated by Jasmine's tone, snapped. With a quick movement, she slapped Jasmine across the face. The sound of the slap rang through the room, leaving everyone in stunned silence. It felt like time had frozen for a brief moment, as if no one could quite believe what they had just witnessed. Jasmine stood still, frozen for a moment, her hand instinctively holding her cheek. Her face was a mix of shock and disbelief. She didn't immediately react. Spice, equally shocked by her own actions, stood there for a second, her breath coming in sharp, quick bursts. It was clear that the slap wasn't just a physical altercation. It was the release of months of pent-up anger and frustration, a reflection of the volatile emotions that had been building for far too long. The room fell into silence, and it felt like an eternity before anyone spoke. No one knew how to react. Everyone was caught between the instinct to step in and mediate the situation and the realization that this was a moment they could never take back. Jasmine, still processing what had just happened, was the first to break the silence. Her voice was quiet, but filled with hurt as she said, "You didn't have to do that." Her words were shaky, but there was strength behind them. Spice, equally emotional, had little to say in response. There was a brief moment of silence between them, and then Spice spoke again. This time, her tone was softer, almost vulnerable. "I just couldn't take it anymore," she muttered, her voice lacking the usual confidence she was known for. It was as if she, too, was realizing the weight of what had just occurred. The cameras, capturing every second, turned the moment into a dramatic and raw reality TV moment that would go viral within hours. The slap, a physical altercation, was only the surface of the emotional chaos that had unfolded in that room. After the incident, both women expressed their feelings about what had happened. Spice admitted that her actions had been fueled by anger, acknowledging that she had let her emotions get the best of her. On the other hand, Jasmine, understandably hurt by the slap, expressed that she never deserved to be treated that way. As the episode aired, social media exploded with reactions. Fans and castmates were divided. Some people supported Spice, understanding that her actions were a result of months of frustration and unresolved issues. Others sided with Jasmine, condemning the violence and questioning whether such behavior should be tolerated in the world of reality TV for the sake of entertainment. For both Spice and Jasmine, this moment would become a defining chapter in their respective journeys on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It would serve as a painful reminder that in the world of reality television, emotions run deeper than what the cameras can capture. Sometimes, things spiral out of control before anyone has a chance to stop them. This was not just an isolated incident, but a product of the constant tension and unresolved conflicts that had been building up for weeks. Spice and Jasmine's clash became a symbol of the emotional turmoil that often goes unspoken behind the scenes of reality TV. While the cameras captured the dramatic moments, they could not truly reveal the full extent of the emotions at play or the years of baggage that both women carried with them. As the dust settled, both women would have to come to terms with what had happened and how it would affect their relationships with their castmates and fans. For Spice, this was a moment that would challenge her image as the strong, no-nonsense figure she had built over time. For Jasmine, it was an encounter that would only add fuel to the fire of the ongoing drama surrounding her connections to Scrappy and her place in the group. In the end, the slap became more than just an on-screen moment. It was a turning point for both women and for the show as a whole. The aftermath of the altercation would continue to reverberate throughout the season, as the tension between Spice and Jasmine, as well as their relationships with the other cast members, would be put to the test. Ultimately, the incident serves as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of reality TV. While viewers may tune in for the drama and excitement, they often forget that behind every heated argument and shocking moment is a real person with real emotions. Spice and Jasmine's confrontation was a testament to how, in the fast-paced, high-pressure world of reality television, things can go from calm to chaotic in the blink of an eye.